This poem is about a woman who was very dear to my family and to me when I was a child. The poem is entitled Miss Florrie. Miss Florrie, the tall willow woman on her daily market trek, worn cotton frock, huge pockets on washed out apron, dry scaly feet in stained crystallized leather sandals, thick, irregular, unkempt toenails, baskets of fruits balanced on her head atop a carefully folded cutter, salt and pepper plats peeping from beneath. Hands swaying by her sides, sometimes clutching bags. We marveled at her graceful gait and how the basket never dropped. Her face broke into the warmest one-tooth smile, bursting deep from within the kindest heart. On seeing us in the yard or at the gate, her wrinkles deepened by the genuine gush of her warmth, shouting to us in her pleasant, shrill voice, she promised to stop on her way back home. She always seemed so happy, and I often wondered why. Close to sunset, we knew Miss Florrie would soon glide by, this time coming through the gate, still not holding the basket atop the cutter, shoulders drooping a tad from the wear and tear of the day. Walking up to the veranda steps, gracefully raising her hands to lift and lower the basket, nesting it on the walkway. With one smooth motion, she would stoop beside the step, her knees almost touching her drooping breasts, her waist pointing down to the concrete. She would fumble in her basket, pulling out her condensed can. We would fill it with water from the fridge. She would take a long drink, sighing in appreciation, sometimes wanting more. Her thirst quenched, she began her tales of the day's happenings in her shrill voice. What them boy a gone with? Who gone a jail? How much fight broke a dance? Who for that a married? And who gone a foreign? Newscast over. It was time for special treats. Black mangoes, naseberries, star apples. She knew we loved them all. Then pulling her soiled handkerchief from her chest, she would give us each a threepence, sixpence, or shilling. Refusing it would offend her. A sideway glance at Mom for approval. She too wouldn't offend Miss Florrie. She waived the don't accept money from visitors rule. We had goodies for Miss Florrie too. Meat, breadfruits, whatever we had in excess, and sometimes even what was short. Exchanges completed, Miss Florrie would raise herself up, put a cigarette, fire first, into her mouth, take 2 puffs, set her cutter, pick up the basket, sweep it onto her head with that same smooth motion, and bid us farewell. I watched her every move, listened to her every word, marveling at how she was so loving and kind, even though she was poor.